Welcome to this week's bonus video where we begin testing Destined rivals. Right out of the gate, we're looking at Marnie and Ethan and their archetypes to see if they're any alright. If they're alright, rather. Not any alright. That's kind of a weird way to say that. But we're going to get shuffled up and then we will be right back with some gameplay. Alright. Heads or tails?
Yes.
It is heads. I'm going to go second.
Okay.
Me? Imping it.
I actually top decked that, I'm not gonna lie.
You channeling Ryan over here?
I'm somewhat channeling Ryan over here, yes. Let me go back in with second buddy.
That's definitely a Ryan.
Yeah, that's definitely Ryan. Get a big chini.
Meanwhile, I'm over here channeling Lyle.
And my chain.
Alrighty. Draw 4 turn.
What does the big scary bear do?
There's an attack called Poisonous Musculature. This is a search deck for 2 basic Darkness Energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you attach any energy to a Pokemon this way, this Pokemon's not poisoned. And then Chain Craze for 3 energy does 130 plus damage. If this Pokemon is poisoned, this deck does 130 more damage.
Jesus.
I know.
I actually had a very decent hand, believe it or not.
It was that I researched, and I didn't want to research some of the cards in my hand, so.
Makes sense.
Fighting with Jim.
Mm-hmm. But you get any Marnie's Pokemon?
It says during once per turn, that player may search their deck for a Marnie's Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into their hand. Then that player shuffles their deck. Yeah. So yes. Pretty good.
Fascinating.
Yep. I was gonna do this, but I think it's smarter that I do this now.
Actually, it is.
Yep. Just do the second one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, I'm just going to back in anyway. And then we're going to Poisonous Musculature.
Gotcha. Draw for turn. Wow. Thank the gods, actually.
Thank Arceus.
Yeah, thank Arceus. I actually just top deck what I drew, what I needed to do. Well, first off, I'll evolve dun 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 sparse.
Okay.
Catch that. Run away and draw, and I'll draw my 3 first.
Mm-hmm.
I have to Arvin, unfortunately.
Right after shuffling too.
Right after shuffling, yes, I know, I'm sorry. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. How many of the Ethan's adventures did you prize? All of them or what?
None.
What are you crying about?
I'm still gonna have to cry, unfortunately. Don't want to risk it, but Ultra Ball. I'll evolve.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna start the chain.
Then I'll get Ethan's Adventure, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so it begins.
And I'll Itchy Pollen for 10.
Okay.
Hey, at least your item locked.
Yeah, but you just wasted Team Evolution.
I know. I thought there was one card in this entire deck that I was trying to go for, and I thought, ooh, I can do that instead. But nope.
Turn. Spikeman. For Marnie's Morgram. Chain Craze for Murder.
Definitely indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Drop return. We'll then do this.
Mm-hmm.
This. Get another Adventures Bound. Get another Ethan's Adventure. Use Ethan's Adventure. Get 1, 2. Three.
Yep.
Evolve. Evolve.
I'm assuming attach also.
And attach.
That Ethan's Adventure was played, yes.
Yes, this
That's discarded.
in a night stretcher just for safety measures. Get the Fez. Play the Fez. Put the script to draw 3 more cards. And then do 6, 8, 9, 10. That's 100. That's that's 150, 60.
You have 2 Ethans in the discard or 1?
I have 1.
So
So it gets 60.
So 150 plus 20, so 170.
70, yes.
Because this is plus 50, right? So,
Yeah. So for 170.
Which would put me at
80, 90. That's
220 overall because of poison.
210 plus the poison, yeah.
Drop turn. Buddy popping. Spike Meth Gym. Return. You have 170 HP, right? So I'm gonna figure out how many you need to have attached. Punk up.
Oh no. Alright, alright. Yes. Ew. I'm gonna feel this, aren't I?
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel that now. Oh yes.
We're going to Subjugating Chains.
Oh no.
To pull Morpeko to the active spot.
And it's not poison too.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna do so much already, I can tell.
Alright, so Spiked Wheels, which is Marnie's Morpeko's attack, does 20 damage plus 40 more damage for each darkness energy attached. So here we have plus 120, so it's 140 plus another 40 from Binding Mochi, which would be 180. Which would be exactly enough to take out that Typhlosion of yours. Mwahaha.
You're a monster.
Yeah, not the gumdrop button.
We'll attach. I'll flip the script to draw 3.
You would.
It done first. and Night Stretcher to get that wall.
Mhm. I think that KO last turn was bad for you. Like really bad for you.
Give me the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the sensible ones, unfortunately.
I don't know about sensible, but okay.
And then I will Buddy Blast for the knockout.
That's dirty, but okay.
Let's do 2.
Jeff turn. Super run.
Yeah.
And then I'm just a spike myth.
Yeah. Are you going back in?
No. Subjugating chains.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Knockout.
Where were you when I needed you the most, huh?
Mm-hmm. Make a wise decision. Oh,
No.
unwise one.
I know. I'm aware of that. I'm in a kerfuffling stance right now.
The fact is, you have no attacker this turn, and your only thing that could evolve into an attacker is now stuck in the active spot. So, have fun, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that is correct.
I believe you through.
Not quite. I'm still
Did you through so hard? It's like 4 home runs.
no, but still gonna play it out though.
And after a shuffle, I see how it is. I see how it is.
But dun sparse. No, can't do that because you'll just do that. Oh, fudge.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run away and draw.
Okay, take your 3. Take your pittance.
Not what I was looking for, but oh well. Can't complain.
Put your better eyes on next time.
Are you kidding me? I've already done flip the script, have I?
I don't think so, actually.
I'll flip the script, draw 3. Then do Ethan's Adventure. Getting 1, 2.
Is that your deck?
Yes, this is my deck.
Your hand is bigger than your deck. Got it.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about deck size, but here we are.
Can't do nothing. I'm not even gonna attach because I know you're just gonna kill it.
I mean, it would either way, but you'd still at least get the knockout. Okay. Turn.
Ah.
Dude, like seriously.
I know.
That was like a 5th home run right there.
I know. I was like, wait a minute. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough to kill it. Such an idea.
Targets. Punk up.
Oh no. 2. Only 2.
It's plenty to knock you out.
It's enough. It is really.
Retreat for 3 with Morpeko.
Oh, you're a monster.
I'm a 320 HP monster.
300.
We are going to Shadow Bullet, knocking out Quilava, and also doing 30 damage to Pheasantipity.
Evolve. Evolve.
The deck does play Rare Candy.
I know it does.
It would have been a wise card to use.
I know, right? Counter catcher.
Target.
Morpeko. The 38. The one that has damage counters on it.
Yeah, as soon as much.
Dunsparce.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Get rid of that stupid thing already.
It's not like I need it anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Out of curiosity. Yeah, I played 1 support the whole game.
I'll attach.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You suck.
Yes, you do.
Should be all four of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that
I
should.
mean, it doesn't matter this turn because you're doing 40 damage.
All right. Combustion for the knockout. And then I just guide to, unless you have boss's orders.
Lucky you.
Counter catcher. Oh wait, you didn't put counter catcher in this deck.
There's kind of catch in this deck. I discarded it early on, but I'm not behind on prize cards, so. Let's do. We'll just do Shadow Blood, knock out Lava, and do 30 more to Fez. Mm-hmm.
Evolve.
Sure.
Attach.
Are you gonna blast me there, buddy?
Well, you have game either way.
I do. Set up, but play it out.
Buddy blast.
How much?
6. Okay, so it's 6. 6.
Should be 280, I think. Plus the
10,
so 300 is what you do, I believe.
10, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, so
300 with the 15 U's, right?
yeah, 300. Yeah, and I die.
Shadow Blood for game.
Okay. See, that's what I was looking for. Is freaking Ethan Vessel a couple turns back, but then it got prized.
I mean, you have Ethan's adventure. You can still get the energy just fine. Let's look at these deck lists. Up first was Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Having played it, it's fine. It seems to flow just fine. It found cards that it needed to find when it needed to find them. The draw, I did not actually play very many supporters at all that game. I did have 2 in my opening hand. I had both an Ino and a research. But I only ever got to play the Ino, and then I did not see another supporter through the game, which was kind of crazy. But it didn't end up mattering because I was able to draw into everything I needed anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, not too bad. I would have liked to have been able to get the boss out to take out that Fez after I hit into it, but oh well. It didn't matter too much. I still was able to take the game because I'd set up checkmate pretty early on. Okie Dokie was Okie Dokie. I don't think he was amazing, but he was okay. He could have been good for an attack, but like a good knockout. But he was less useful than I hoped he would be.
Yeah.
I actually think I might consider like the Monkey Dory instead, but we'll see. The big advantage of Okie Dokie is he does pull energy out of the deck to power himself up. So when you're able to go against lower decks like this, like in this game, you can kind of use that turn to build yourself up. And then when your opponent's just trying to item lock you instead of actually set their board, you can do whatever you need to do. I think the Impidimp Morgrim Grimmsnarl line was fine. 2 Morpeko seems okay. Having a Super Rod prized felt sketchy. So I would have liked to have thrown one back in, but I was more reliant on getting the energy back in deck so I could power up Grimmsnarl later on. So maybe either a 3rd Morpeko or at least a 2nd Stretcher. I'm not sure on that yet. Either way, the deck seems to work okay as is. Yeah. Spike Must is super good, especially if it gets to sit in the game basically the whole day. Yeah,
Basically,
that was pretty good. It's like let me just get whatever I want whenever I want. And then Ethan's Typhlosion, player definitely through here,
yeah.
and he can admit he's
Unfortunately,
through. I think the deck was doing really really well, especially in the beginning, and then you made some frankly kind of stupid plays.
yeah, I agree.
But I think
Overall, I think the deck has potential. It definitely has a strong play, especially if you can get set up like.
I mean you have Ultra Ball. I think I would have the second you found your first Ethans, I would have probably like gone crazy on getting those cool lava out and just like find all of them in deck and Ultra Ball them away. That's what I would have targeted.
Yeah.
Just trying to get them out as fast as possible. You didn't, but I also think you kind of threw when you didn't evolve up with TM Evolution. I know you wanted to item lock me, but honestly, Marnie's Grimstone deck just didn't really give a shit.
I know, but that's the thing. I was trying to go for the Earthen Vessel, but unfortunately it was prized, and that's the only one in the entire deck. So that was the original game plan. I wasn't trying to go.
So you whiffed the energy, is what happened.
Yes.
Okay, so you just didn't have it.
That's what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to whiff for item blocking. I was trying to necessarily use Arvin to get the stinking Earthen Vessel because I did have Ethan's Adventure, in which I would have been like, okay.
I would have thought for sure you had it since you were going in. You attached it. I wouldn't have attached it until I had it for sure.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get into it, but unfortunately, luck was not on my side, and it was the one card that was prized. So I was like, well,
that was like your last prize card too, wasn't it?
Yes, it literally was my last prize card. So unfortunately, had I gone through with the original plan, if it wasn't for my pricing situation, yes, I would have done that. I wouldn't have gone for item locking because
fair enough.
At this point, you're already set up to a degree. You already have all your pieces out in play. So
yeah, I mean, I played that Ultra Bolt early on because I knew you'd try going for the item lock. Because I know you get tunnel vision real easy, and I was like, let me see if I can take advantage of that, or at least be aware of that.
Yeah.
And it ended up working out in my favor, not because you got tunnel vision, but simply because you weren't able to go where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
So the Victinis actually seemed pretty good. I think that it matters much in this matchup because the Grimmsnarl is so big, but also because the max belt kind of got abused early on, and then when it really mattered against the Grimmsnarls, you didn't have it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is it for today. We are, of course, learning these decks, literally playing these for the first time, just feeling them out, feeling how these decks work, how they might look in the future as we get our Destined Rivals set here in the next couple months. Mm-hmm. Keep an eye out for this channel, or rather keep an eye out on this channel for all of the upcoming stuff that we're going to be doing as we test for Destined Rivals, as we kind of see, hey, maybe this deck will work. Maybe a Rotom deck will work. Who knows?
Maybe.
All the same, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.